What would you think if a friend wants to chew the fat over coffee? Would you expect to spend your lunchtime eating a piece of fat? Or when one of your colleagues tells you to break a leg? You may get confused, like why would you break your leg? And why is that friend is so excited about it? No need to panic, that person has used an idiom. Welcome back to the Notebook Learn channel. This video is about idioms, so you can thank me later if you grabbed a pen and a notebook to write down some of the weirdest phrases in the English language, which is going to make understanding English speakers much easier. I know one of the hardest things about learning a new language is following a conversation, especially when people are using shortcuts and we're still translating English word by word. This confusion gonna end now. Let's dive in. The first thing that you need to know, what is an idiom? An idiom is a group of words or phrase that have a different meaning from the meanings of the individual words. For example, the phrase over the moon does not mean that you are sitting on the top of the moon, but means you are very happy. Or the phrase see the light. It does not mean that you can actually see the light. It means that you can see hope, maybe in dark times. There are thousands of idioms in every language, and English is one of them. This might seem funny or confusing at first, but today we're going to learn some of the most common ones to help you become more confident speaking and listening to English when you're involved in a conversation. Because it's impossible to have a conversation in English without using one of the idioms. Idioms offer a shortcut to meaning and engage the imagination. They allow you to convey meaning, ideas, or feelings simply and shortly. Next time you ask to meet a friend at a coffee shop for a chat, ask if they want to chew the fat, which means that you want to talk about something important, that you have opinions and thoughts on the matter you want to share with them. So, without further ado, let's start with the first idiom. One, under the weather. Repeat after me. Under the weather. Under the weather. This means somewhat ill or prone to illness. For example, Sarah was feeling a bit under the weather. I will check on her later. 2. Apple of my eye. Repeat after me. Apple of my eye. Apple of my eye. This idiom means that someone or something is cherished and loved very much, holding a special place in someone's heart. For example, my sister is the apple of my eye. I cannot imagine life without her. 3. Set the record straight. Set the record straight. Set the record straight. This idiom means to correct a mistake or misunderstanding by providing true facts or to clarify a situation that has been misrepresented. For example, to set the record straight, the referee checked the camera to review the previous shot. 4. Snowed under. Repeat after me. Snowed under. This means to be overwhelmed or buried under a large amount of work or responsibilities, implying that someone is exceptionally busy or struggling to keep up. For example, my spouse seems to have been snowing under for the last few days. 5. To break someone's bubble. Repeat after me. To break someone's bubble. To break someone's bubble. This means to shatter their illusions, destroy their sense of well-being, or make them realize that something is not as good as they thought it was. For example, I was so excited about a new job offer, But then my boss burst my bubble by saying the project was cancelled. 6. Walk on eggshells. Walk on eggshells. This means to be extremely cautious and careful to avoid upsetting or offending someone, like you're treading on delicate ground. For example, talking to my father about my grades made me feel like I was walking on eggshells. Another example, when my boss is in a bad mood, I feel like I have to walk on eggshells around him just to avoid any conflicts. 7. Bite the bullet. Repeat after me. Bite the bullet. Bite the bullet means to accept a difficult situation or a task with courage and determination, even if you don't want to. For example, I hate public speaking, but I have to bite the bullet and give the presentation. Another example, Adam decided to bite the bullet and talk to his manager today about a raise. 8. Through thick and thin. Through thick and thin. Through thick and thin. And this means to support or stay with someone or something in both good and bad times, or under all circumstances. You may hear it when two people get married and they promise each other to stay together no matter what, in good times, in bad times. For example, my siblings are always there for me through thick and thin. Another example, true friends should stick by your side through thick and thin. 9. Cut corners. Cut corners. This means to save time, money, or effort by doing something in a less thorough or less careful way than is necessary or appropriate, often at the expense of the quality. For example, the company decided to cut corners on safety measures to reduce costs, which led to a serious accident. I often cut corners in order to buy something for my kids. 10. Steal someone's thunder. Steal someone's thunder. So if you steal someone's thunder, you get the attention or praise that they thought they would get, usually by saying or doing what they had intended to say or do. Like when someone is jealous of you, they may try to steal your thunder. For example, Monica claimed that Rachel tried to steal her thunder on her engagement day. Another example, you have a significant part to play in your own career success, so don't let anyone else steal your thunder. Learning idioms and trying to use them in your conversations is a really great way to enhance your English skills. So, I'm going to upload more videos similar to this one to help you gain more confidence when it comes to engaging with other English speakers. I'm sure that you will enjoy using these idioms. Writing is one of the most useful ways to memorize phrases like these. Try to write them down a few times and try to use them in different examples. You can write your own examples in the comment section, and I will revise it for you to tell you if your writing has any mistakes. Don't be shy, don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's just a part of the learning process. There is nothing to be ashamed of, okay? Just try. So hopefully you like this video. Please subscribe to the channel and wait for more videos like this one. See you soon, maybe this week with more idioms. Bye!